is brought to you by Dennis Hoff for Assembly District 36, a successful businessman who can't be bought, can't be intimidated, and won't sell you out. Paid for by friends of Dennis Hoff. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, flames devastate a garage and family home. One person is airlifted following a crash, and a Veterans Day event to be held at the Veterans Memorial. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, November 4th, 2016. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. A family is suffering a devastating loss this evening, the result of a structure fire. An attached garage burned vehicles in a home partially this afternoon on Flag Street. The owners of the home, Dave and Carla Yoder, are well known in town. Dave performs for charity events with his guitar and keyboard. Dave told News 46 this afternoon that he was waxing his pickup truck and smelled plastic burning. He investigated and found nothing. He went into his house, came back out, and the garage was on fire. The family has lost a truck, a Volkswagen, the entire garage, part of their home, and some musical equipment and various other effects. Traffic was blocked in all directions by Nye County Sheriff's deputies and Nevada Highway Patrol, while Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue extinguished the blaze and conducted the fire investigation. The fire was located off of Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Blagg Street near the south end of town. We'll keep you updated on this story. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. And Mercier landed on the roadway last night for a victim of a two-vehicle collision.
Last night, just before the dinner hour, dispatched a report of a serious accident at Rainbow and Alfalfa. Upon arrival, found a two-vehicle accident, T-bone type collision, which resulted in a near ejection. It was actually a partial ejection of one of the drivers. The driver from the other vehicle assisted that person, pushing him back into the vehicle, pending the arrival of fire department and the sheriff's office. On arrival, we conducted a scene assessment and determined that one of the patients needed to be flown to UMC Trauma. We brought Mercier 24 to the scene and transported that patient via Mercier to UMC Trauma.
So the patient that was partially ejected, was that the person inside the vehicle that also was subsequently airlifted?
Yes.
And the Jeep?
So that was one and the same person.
Was there a secondary impact on that truck? It appears so. It's T-bone collision that had a secondary impact?
It appeared at first blush that when the initial impact occurred, the Jeep spun in a clockwise manner with the rear of that Jeep restriking the original vehicle and further back on the body of the pickup truck.
And ended up in a yard?
It did. The pickup truck careened off the roadway and it landed in a yard. The other vehicle remained on the hard surface.
Was anybody in the other vehicle injured?
Yes, that occupant was injured, however, declined to be medically transported. Anybody
else inside the Jeep injured?
No, there was no other occupants.
A single vehicle accident with injuries has led to an arrest. Hayden Craig O'Shaughnessy has been taken into custody by the Nye County Sheriff's Office in relation to a vehicle accident that occurred the other day. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office, they were dispatched to an injury accident at the intersection of Blosser Ranch Road and Barney Street. After speaking with the four juveniles who were inside the vehicle, they told deputies that they were at a party with friends where an individual by the name of Hayden O'Shaughnessy pulled a gun on them at the party. One of the deputies found a magazine to a small caliber handgun laying on the ground near the gate of the residence. After speaking with O'Shaughnessy, deputies said that he admitted to firing a round so that people would vacate the property. He also told them that he was aware that everyone except for himself was under the age of 21 and that he himself and other individuals were intoxicated or under the influence of marijuana. The juveniles that were involved in the accident told deputies that the reason the accident occurred because they were fleeing the scene and were panicked because of the situation. We spoke to Fire Chief Scott Lewis about the accident earlier today.
3200 block of Blosser Ranch, a one vehicle accident. Vehicle struck a utility pole. There were 4 occupants. One was needed to be medically flown from the scene. However, due to the location, we transported that patient to Base 21, and that patient then subsequently was flown to UMC Trauma. 3 others were medically transported to the local hospital.
Base 21 is the one at Desert View or at Calvert?
Air 21 is located on Calvert Boulevard. Air 24 is a 12-hour ship and is specifically placed at Desert View Hospital. And most of the services are coming out of there, unless Air 21 is unavailable. Then 24 will do a scene call.
These were teenagers, right?
Yes.
All right, and you don't, of course, know how they're doing at this point, but were the rest transported?
All occupants were transported, 1 by flight, 3 by ground, to the local hospital.
When News 46 returns, we'll tell you about another crash, and Veterans Day is on the way.